Hey, it's Stu Radio on the radio, no radio, and today I'm here with my special guest Trinity, who's working on going to sleep. While she's doing that, we're going to talk about how to escape living in the past. So, oh my God, living in the past. I know we had to say it twice. I'm going to be talking about how to escape living in the past using reference points, right? So, reference in itself is just a relation between people, places, or objects. Reference point is a standard of evaluation, assessment, or comparison between the people, places, objects, etc. Right? So, when I say reference point, I want you to think of the reference point as being the average. This is where you are on average, right? And to not go into too depth of what I want to say, because it will require a longer video, I'm just going to give you an example. So you have a hot bowl, which is, let's say that's above average. You have a room temperature bowl, which is average. And then you have a cold bowl, which is below average, right? If you place your hand into the above average and then the below average, that's the hot and cold, and then immediately place it into the average, which is the room temperature, you will feel a change, right? Oh, snap, you waking up. All right. You will feel a change. And that is how we would have an evaluation. That's how you would be able to know which bowl is hotter, which bowl is colder. Are you making progress? Are you not making progress, right? Now, let's say the room temperature is stagnation, and then the hot bowl is progression, and the cold bowl is regression. Because that's in life, that's all we really do. Progress, regress, stagnate, right? How to escape living in the past is because people decided to leave their reference point of what they once were in a place that no longer fits their current situation. So, two quick examples. A poor person becoming rich. Poor person becomes rich. He left his reference point down here below. His actions and decisions that he makes is currently being still made off his reference point, which was down here. He's way above average now, but he's still making average decisions or stagnated decisions, or decisions that can actually make him go back down because he didn't update his reference point. Another example, a rich person becomes poor, right? His reference point is somewhere up here. As he became poor, he never updated his reference point, so he still thinks, breathe, feel like the person who was up here. His reference point is no longer up here, so he decides not to change his lifestyle. So what am I saying in a sense? I'm saying you have to update your reference point to your current situation. That person at that time who was rich is now below average, but he won't update his reference point. So what could that potentially do to these two people? It can affect their actions and affect their behavior to the point that they will either make riskier decisions, less risky decisions, careless decisions. It'll affect the decision-making process based on where they feel they are, but they are no longer. And that is the problem that we primarily have when we continue to live in the past, right? Treading everything from overconfidence to depression. It could be anything. Everybody's at different places in their life, but unless we update our reference point to where our current position is at, we will never be able to escape the past. And when I say update your reference point, I'm basically saying alter your mindset. Change your mindset to where you currently are. Reference point, mindset. Reference point, mindset. You might have to watch this video over again just to get a better understanding of where I'm coming from or where I'm trying to go with what I'm saying. And if you want a longer video, then I can do that as well. You can find me on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook. This is Stu Radio on the radio, no radio. And me and Trinity is out.